Martin Tyler. The stadium ready, the world is watching, the Manchester derby and the biggest game.
He's the irresistible force. 3 Premier League wins out of 3. 2 big shot managers. Is Manchester big enough for both of them? Still only 19. He has got the Guardiola nod. Changes at fullback. Bakary Sagna is fit again at right back. But the 4 in front of him were all away. David Silva, the answer, Kelechi Iheanacho. His presence adds further spice to this Manchester mix today. Luke Shaw's okay, he trained but didn't travel with England. Rebelled. A couple of changes further forward. Jesse Lingard, Pep Guardiola above, dropping down to the United bench. Marcus Rashford also there. The German international Leroy Sané is available for City. Well, they began as colleagues at Barcelona. Manchester is looking to get its pride back. Both clubs finishing last season out. Let's have a look at the 2 left backs that have caught your eye as we've gone through the team lineups there.
Well, when you're preparing for
they become greater rivals. Fair bit of animosity that they 3 for the first time in Premier League history. They are both up there now as the league returns.
Last weekend in Kolarov, both big threats going forward. Will have been on nullifying the main threats. It might be that Shaw and Kolarov could be the unlikely.
Found a little bit of space down that channel for De Bruyne, who crosses early and dangerously with Sterling and Mkhitaryan and finding him. For Pogba to have a crack, and it's not that far.
The post, it's a good effort.
Pogba scored in.
When it comes to Mkhitaryan, there's enough time to measure it, Paul Pogba. From United.
Touch from Iheanacho, and De Bruyne has got away from Blind. And more than Manchester City deserve. It's been a fabulous first.
This was direct, route 1, and Daley Blind, I'm not sure what he's doing. A wonderful finish, clinical, ruthless, everything you would want from a £50 million. Little touching, just like he did with Bailly before. And then you're asking.
In his first derby. And Kevin De Bruyne has been at the heart of it. And Pep Guardiola has drawn.
Well, De Bruyne.
Well, that's the first. De Bruyne's was. Does he go himself? Oh, it hit the inside of the post, put it into City. No more again than they deserve. They have absolutely
straight into his path, but Manchester City deserve. That was the only question. It's Daley Blind on that far side.
First De Bruyne, and now Iheanacho. Mourinho is
in a fantastic position.
Well, no one's absolutely delighted, not just with the scoreline, but the way it's been achieved. Aguero now, his stand-in has shot in from close. And up comes Claudio Bravo and doesn't deal with it. Ibrahimovic, stop! United get a goal back, and Claudio Bravo.
This real moment of pressure in this league, Claudio Bravo and Zlatan. It's a Premier League cross with Premier League pressure around. I wonder if Joe Hart's smiling in Turin. Well, that's probably the one mistake he didn't want.
To get there, and he might get there. He has got there. Ibrahimovic. Because City in troubles of their own making again. Ibrahimovic in again, going for goal when Lingard was. The football was full of the Guardiola philosophy. Kevin De Bruyne.
Poor, but this has been a really good game. This. Particularly the performance from.
He opened the scoring and then set up the second. His shot hitting 2-0, but the error by Claudio Bravo, City's new goalkeeper, has given United a path back into this derby.
One more, he'll definitely be. Laying off him.
But Iheanacho, who's in for Sergio Aguero today, he's shown already in his short career, he makes things happen and quickly to lift it into Ibrahimovic.
Tries to sort of poke it into the middle, chip it into the middle.
Leads it should be a corner. Hostile environment. And Claudio Bravo almost giving it to Rooney. He might just have done that. The tackle by the City goalkeeper, but he took himself into the tackle. He's really thrown himself in.
But he's under pressure now, Bravo. The crowd can sense it. As soon as Wayne Rooney saw it was a 50-50, he had to go for it, and so did Bravo.
Weren't convinced initially that Jose's style was the right one. Here's Ibrahimovic.
There's a chance for him and his technique.
Oh, but there's still a place for the long ball up to a big man and knockdown.
Between Otamendi And Fellaini.
Mane. They'll slip it back towards David Silva, and then it ends up to realised he couldn't get there. It's Marcus Rashford for Manchester United, and not going to count. That's probably why it went in.
There's a delay from the linesman, not knowing whether it did get a touch. A little snip off Ibra.
For De Bruyne, good save, and then David De Gea. It was well worked at the set piece. Otamendi
Set piece from Manchester City. It's brilliantly worked. He catches Valencia, I think it is, at the edge of the box. Fernandinho.
Really? Could have been.
Is it Fernando?
One of the goals of the season. De Gea. Trafford. De Bruyne. Oh, inside.
And he got some good fortune in the...
And beyond the other post. You don't get any closer than that without scoring. Get off here. Silva.
Counter-attack. They have to take one, Manchester City.
Quite do it.
Oh, they have the right two players to play the right pass.
Right for Blin. One for Ibrahimovic to knock down towards Rooney. And that's Otamendi, came all the way with Ibrahimovic. Nolito trying to that across and bend it back inside De Gea's left hand. De Bruyne go all the way through here. Bailly comes across again.
He is absolutely knackered.
Manchester United. Knocked down by Ibrahimovic and Pogba. And Bravo didn't. The time since then. It was one-sided for 40 minutes. It hasn't been. And they've had to work really hard for it. Two sides of Manchester City. Their 50th win. It's Guardiola's derby. But a lot of good defending here today. We've seen a goalkeeper help set up the second for Iheanacho. Once that 2-0 lead had become 2-1.
I think Manchester City, have to say, I think deserved it overall. That first 40 minutes was one of the best.
Their 100% record is extended. Kevin De Bruyne
Seen in the last few years in the Premier League, and then it was all about the second.
And it is the blue half of Manchester that celebrates.
Credit to Jose Mourinho, to Manchester United for coming back into the game, but they withstood the...
Guardiola. And the final score here at Old Trafford. United won.
Should have probably done better on the counter-attack, the City, but overall, I think probably...
Fourth game of the season, did it? Felt like a game right at the end of the title race beginning to reach a big marker here today. As fourth win in their last 6 visits to Old has lived up to expectations.
Touch Iheanacho, and De Bruyne's got away from Blind. And more than Manchester City deserve. It's been a fabulous first.
This was direct, route one, and Daley Blind, I'm not sure what he's doing. The wonderful finish, clinical, ruthless, everything you would want from a £50 million. A little touching, just like he did with Bailly before. And then you're asking...
In his first derby. And Kevin De Bruyne has been at the heart of it. And Pep Guardiola has drawn...
Well, De
Bruyne's was. Does he go himself? Oh, hit the inside of the post, put it into City. No more again than they deserve. They have absolutely...
Straight into his path. But Manchester City deserve... That was the only question. It's Daley Blind on that far side. A little...
First De Bruyne, and now Iheanacho. Mourinho is...
They're in a fantastic position.
Well, no one's absolutely delighted, not just with the scoreline, but the way it's been achieved. Aguero now, his stand-in, has shot in from close. And up comes Claudio Bravo and doesn't deal with it. Ibrahimovic, stop! United get a goal back, and Claudio Bravo.
This real moment of pressure in this league, Claudio Bravo. And Zlatan, it's a Premier League cross. With Premier League pressure around. I wonder if Joe Hart's smiling in Turin. Well, that's probably the one mistake he didn't want. Credit to Jose Mourinho, to Manchester United for coming back into the game, but they withstood the...
Guardiola. And the final score here at Old Trafford. United won.
Should have probably done better on the counter-attack, the City, but overall, I think probably...
Fourth game of the season, did it? Felt like a game right at the end of the title race beginning to reach a big marker here today. As fourth win in their last...